Today I'm reacting to I visited the loneliest place in Europe, that is Finnish Lapland, by the channel of Eva Sue Beck. I really love her videos, especially the ones in the US. She's Polish, if I'm not mistaken, so yeah, this is gonna be a great video. Go and check out her channel. There will be a link in the description.
Today, I visit the loneliest place in Europe.
I've been driving for like 2 hours and I've seen 5 cars.
It took me a long time to reach it. It's all the way north on the tip of Scandinavia, and it's the least densely populated region on the whole European continent.
Ooh, still real winter out here, you guys.
So it's lonely on the surface, but my question today is, what's it like to live out here?
Oh, that's so cool. So she will meet also the Sami people.
I can't imagine myself doing something else than this.
In a place with so few people and so much space.
Population density 0.6 people per square kilometre.
I'm meeting a couple of locals and camping in pretty extreme temperatures to find out whether the least populated places are also the loneliest.
Good morning. I just let Vilk out of the car for his morning wee and I looked at the thermometer. It's minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Oh my god. Wow.
The real reason I knew it was really cold is because the hairs in my nose started freezing up, as they generally do in temperatures like this. Lapland is pretty wild. And this is what happens to your hair after about 15 minutes outside in temperatures like this.
Wow, that's crazy.
Very, very
That
cool.
is crazy.
Intended.
Finnish Lapland sits in the very north of Europe and has the lowest population density on the whole continent. There's only 5 people per square mile here. Compare that to Paris with 53,000 people per square mile, Europe as a whole with 87 people per square mile, or even the USA with 93 people per square mile. In Finnish Lapland, there's a whole lot of space to breathe.
It's so cold outside that even with the heater going inside the truck and blowing hot air at me, it's still pretty chilly in here. So safe to say this is where we're gonna have breakfast today.
Wow, that's crazy. 5 degrees inside.
You know, doing this trip in the winter in a truck like this, it's doable, but you just don't get much space inside, right? So I keep thinking, God, if only I had a van. Like, if you did this trip in a van with all the proper winter gear, you'd be so cozy and comfy. It would be amazing. Should I get a van?
Nah, this makes a better YouTube video. Come on.
I'm gonna get a van.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I should. Should I get a van?
Nah, we want the struggle, the real struggle.
An actual shower. I wouldn't have to do this.
Showers are overrated.
Instead of washing my hair. So nice and fresh. These earrings have attracted a lot of comments with people being like, well, if you are not religious, if you're not Christian, why do you wear cross earrings? They're not crosses, they're little swords. You know, the entire point of this whole expedition for me was to kind of get away from it all.
I feel like only in the internet people will make such comments. I can't imagine anyone stopping you on the road and asking, are you Christian? No, then why are you wearing cross earrings with a cross? Nobody would ask you that on the road. Come on, definitely.
Just spend some time by myself, you know, go solo for a bit. And I can't imagine a better place to do that than in the least densely populated region in all of Europe, which is this. Lapland, in Finland. I've been driving for like 2 hours and I've seen 5 cars pass me on this whole road. It's pretty wild. 5. You don't get places like this in Europe anymore.
This is Finnish Lapland, one of the most northerly inhabited regions in all of Europe and the world. Today, I start my journey in the remote town of Inari and drive to Levi in the south, where I'll meet a couple of really interesting people. But for now, I am still very much alone.
Wow, there's no car passing by. That's crazy. That's like a dream, to be honest. Wow, so cool.
As I've been driving throughout the Arctic, I've been seeing
How do you drive and control your drone? Wow, that's crazy. I don't think I could be... I mean, I'm kind of good at multitasking, but that seems like a little bit too much for
a
me.
lot of those black bin bags hanging off the poles on the side of the road, and they look a little bit like the Mentos from Harry Potter, but they're actually there to signal to drivers that there's reindeer in the area. There's a lot of reindeer here, and they're generally quite skittish, I hear. And you definitely don't want to crash into one because you'd probably end up totaling your car. So, yeah, whoever hangs these up, probably the reindeer herders, thank you for being thoughtful and giving me the mentor nightmares at night.
After a few hours of driving, I made it to Levi. I have a date here with a very special someone.
Okay, I think this must be Janita's place. It's been snowing pretty hard here in Levi, apparently, for the last couple of days. Whew, it's still real winter out here, you guys. Very much so. My grandma's been texting me, telling me that it's like spring weather, like plus 15 degrees Celsius back home. But this is still the real winter.
This is Janita. She is a Sami. Her and her family have lived in Finnish Lapland for generations. Janita is a reindeer herder and runs a small...
You know, I'm thinking, I saw a long time ago a video by Andreas Tolonen that went to meet the Sami people. Was it in this place specifically? I think I remember her. I remember Janita maybe. I don't know.
Tourist business here in
It was
Levi.
similar to the place.
I wondered what it's like for her to live in such a remote place.
Do you sense that it's so few people?
Yes, I love it.
Oh yeah?
Well, I like the nature.
That's crazy that she can speak English that good while living in a place that is like outside of the okay, of course it's outside of the world, but it's like outside of the I don't know, I can't find the adjective, whatever.
The animals. And the peace and quietness is something I like. But I do like meeting new people as well.
Janita is only 27 and she's been running her reindeer tour business for 5 years already, having started from nothing. She agreed to let me shadow her on an ordinary day at work.
Today, I get to stay here with Janita in the front sled, which is really exciting. We'll be leading the pack, I guess. Can I ask what made you want to work with the reindeer? What kind of led you to this decision?
Well, I tried to find something else because everyone was like, you can't make your living with the animals. It's really difficult nowadays. I tried everything else. Nothing really felt as good as being with the animals, and I was like a reindeer. Sledding is something I feel really passionate, so.
Yeah.
And then the herding as well, I really love it, so.
Yeah.
At the beginning, my family wasn't so supportive when I said I want my own business, and
Really?
no, and then I was like, I want to do this sledding, and they were like, you're not able to do it, like you're so small and woman and blah blah blah. And then I proved them wrong quite fast, like you can do everything you want if you just have the right mindset.
100%.
Wow.
That was kind of fun, but it's actually amazing to learn
That's the Sisu mindset, by the way.
all about how Janita has created this space, right? She built this entire track and enclosure by herself with her own funds, her own energy, her own time. And it's so cool to see people coming here and just, enjoying the fruits of her labor. These kids will probably remember this reindeer experience forever. Oh, they're so playful. Oh. You're very young, Do you ever feel like you're missing out on something by being...
Yeah, in a way sometimes. Sometimes, but then I can't imagine myself doing something else than this. With the animals, I can work all day and I don't feel like, this was...
Bro, that must feel so incredible to be that young and have everything already figured out. You already know what you want from your life. You're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. Wow, I wish I was like that too. I'm still not, but yeah.
Not a good day.
Yeah.
Right. There's never a same day or boring day.
You know what is really incredible, nowadays that everyone always wants more out of life, always remaining with less, with that feeling of emptiness. To see people that are living in the middle of nowhere, leading their life, being happy, being content with what they have. Oh my God, that's just, wow, that's mind blowing, especially in 2025.
Do you ever feel lonely?
No. I have a lot of... I feel actually, when I have been traveling, I have felt lonely. But here I have a community, I have neighbors, I have friends. I know most of the business owners. If I need help, I usually just call out someone or put it in social media and help arrives. And I have a good team with me now, so I don't feel alone.
That's so cool.
I think that
oh my
was the
God.
question weighing most heavily on me. Does the tiny number of people living here mean that it's the loneliest place? Soon, I'll be meeting a couple who moved to this lonely region from London, leaving behind their corporate careers and busy social lives. I wonder if they have a different perspective. Let's talk about something that seems to puzzle a lot of people about the way that I travel. Like, how do I travel to all these countries all the time without racking up insane roaming fees? Enter the partner of today's video, Holafly. When you travel abroad and you look at your phone and you get that little message from your network provider which warns you about the roaming fees that are about to start accumulating? Box below. Are we gonna cook? Are we gonna cook? Come on, give me that. Oh, drop it. Felix, drop it. Yes, get it. Good boy. Yes, okay, drop it. Yes, good boy. Whee. Okay, our special for tonight is going to be tortillas. I do still have my fridge in here, but given that it's been so cold, I haven't been turning it on. It's just been off because it's freezing.
That looks crazy and so cozy.
Quite a bit of power. I mean, at this point, it's just a big cool box that is being kept cool naturally without any assistance from me or from the truck. Okay, here we've got some
chili mayo.
chili mayo. Rocket. Halloumi cheese. Yes. You want a bone? Yeah? Okay. What have we here? Ooh, look at that. Oh, yeah. There you go. Place. Good boy, buddy.
Wow.
Yes, there we go.
That's like in the military.
I don't really have any kitchen utensils. I don't even have a spatula, so I'm gonna have to stir this with my finger. Oh, nice and warm. you know, I got this frying pan like 2 years ago at a hardware store for maybe $8 or something like that. And I just want to say that I like nice gadgets as much as the next guy or gal. But on this trip, literally, I have like nothing that's actual cooking gear. I'm just trying to survive out here, you know? Like, you don't need all this stuff to get out and go on an adventure. You really don't. I'm so excited about this.
It's very healthy and delicious.
There's one more thing that's a little bit difficult to do in the winter in the Arctic Circle if you're traveling by car, and that's keeping your water in a state of liquid rather than solid frozen. So this is what I do on most days. I just melt snow for water because I don't want to be, you know, carrying around loads of plastic bottles from the store. And I do have a water container inside the truck, but that's just for emergencies.
Bro, that truck is insane.
That's when I would use that. But yeah, I can't refill water. Normally I used to have a lifesaver here, but it's pointless because it would just freeze immediately and it would stay frozen until the end of the trip. So cue in all the jokes about yellow snow. It's your time to shine. This has taken a little while, like half an hour, I think. Okay, it's lukewarm. All right, this should make it a bit better. This is done. It gets so dark so quickly in the winter here. My neighbors have arrived back from their excursion. Milka is not pleased. Hey, buddy, can you place? Can you place?
Wow, that's such an interesting video, isn't it? Like, dude, I'm sleeping.
Good morning. Oh, I always sleep so well inside this rooftop tent. I don't know, there's something about being like in a tent, that it's warm inside. You know, because I've got my heater. It's so good. It makes for such great sleep. But I think it must have been really cold last night, because look at this. Ice. Yep.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yep. Oh, frost. Okay, free. Check the temperature. -10 Celsius or about 12 Fahrenheit. I'm about to go and meet a couple who have been calling this place home for the last 6 years. They moved here from London, and I want to meet them and see why they chose, you know, Finnish Lapland of all places. This, you know, remote, empty.
How much do you think it will cost to purchase a house in Finnish Lapland? I'm guessing it should be a little bit cheaper, right?
Region. There's a surprise waiting for me there. Agis and Paul, who run this tiny guest house called Arctic Foxfires in Levi, invited me to try out their private
And the livings.
Finnish spa. This is so exciting. Pardon my hair, but Agis and Paul invited me to check out their Arctic spa, which is this beautiful Finnish sauna
and a hot tub and a lot of snow. So that's what we're going to do now. A little 20 minutes of relaxation and my first shower in about 6 or 7 days. Let's go on.
That looks so cozy, that sauna.
Oh my god, this is like already my favorite place in all of Finland.
Must be so cool, the feeling, you know, to be like in your costume, or I'm guessing most of the people might even be naked in the sauna. And then you look outside and there's a lot of snow. Like you're in the coziest place ever and outside is freezing cold. Wow, that's just like so unbelievable.
Because living in the least densely populated place in Europe has its advantages.
I want to experience
Since
that.
we are in Finnish Lapland in winter, and there's a lot of snow around, I feel like there's one thing that I really need to do to kind of get initiated into the living
ice
landscape.
plunge.
And that is get really, up close and personal with the snow. So let's do that.
Oh, is that bear? Right? I think that's bear, no?
Well, I think that's a good enough initiation into Finnish Lapland. Aggie and Paul, the owners of this place, invited me to join them for breakfast in their gorgeous home. I asked them how they ended up here,
so
given that their
cool.
lives used to look very different.
Long story short, I wanted to be here in a Glasgow for my 40th birthday. So Aggie bought the flights, I researched where to stay, and we came to Levy, and then
We look at each other after one day and we were like, what is this?
You just knew. Do you ever feel lonely out here?
So when we first moved here, we were renting in the village near the airport, and there's a bus stop there, and on that sign there's some information about the area, and it says Kittila, the municipality we live in, population density 0.6 people per square kilometre. Oh my god, there is no one here.
It wasn't easy, obviously, because you arrive to country, you don't speak language, you don't know anyone. You have no idea if your idea for your living here will succeed. You have no idea. You can fail. But it never felt wrong, or we never regret.
How would you say that your quality of life has changed since moving out of London?
I used to get anxiety going into the office. If I were first cycling in, it wasn't so bad, but if I drove in, I would feel like some anxiety in my chest. Then I would have like this tick in my eye from like tiredness and
That's
things.
old age, Paul.
No, it was happening.
No, it happens to me too, unfortunately. I spend way too much time in front of the screen, but yeah, what can you do?
In my 30s, so it was tough. And then we come here and all that goes away.
Wow.
And yeah, we work pretty hard. It's physical because, just even walking around in the snow, as you know now, it is tricky because it just saps your energy like on a sandy beach.
Yeah.
And just
Is that bunking?
doing anything takes more time, but everything feels more fulfilling.
If you love what you do, you never work. And it's not true, because you work much more. But the difference is you go to bed with smile, you wake up with smile.
Yeah.
That's and you have this happiness that you're making decisions.
Yeah.
Aggie and Paul completely turned their lives around just a few short years ago by
Yeah, I think it is because when you're not surrounded by what society dictates you that you must do or you must achieve, then you will truly know what is that you want from your life. I mean, at least that's my perspective.
moving out here. Now they're running their guest house and spa, and it's obvious to me that they absolutely love being out here.
I need to show you something, you guys, because Aggie and Paul treated me like royalty and they gave me homemade jams that they made themselves.
Oh
So
my
good.
god, I wanna try that.
Homemade cake. Can't wait to bite into. What a dream.
It's funny how in the least populated place in Europe, people didn't really strike me as lonely. Everyone I met who lives here talked about purpose, fulfillment, community. Maybe in places with so few people and so much space, you end up finding something that's easily lost in the crowded busyness of the city. Just maybe, with all that space around you, you actually get to be.
Wow, wonderful video. Wonderful documentary. Oh my god. I love her content. I truly love her content. That was amazing. Now I want to know more about you guys. Have you ever visited these places? Do you come from Finnish Lapland? Tell me some cool anecdotes that might, because I definitely want to travel to Finland. I will be visiting the major cities first, but then at a certain point I want to definitely visit also Finnish Lapland. So yeah, I just want to know more about your country. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.